All right, guys. You guys, it's going to be, this is the smallest podcast we've ever done.
Right.
This is the
We're
shortest
probably going to
podcast.
be arguing over a lot of little shit on this episode.
Small affairs,
Why are we
man.
all? You're
So
gonna
this
argue
podcast
over
is
me?
going to be, there's going to be a lot of small affairs going on.
Hi.
Pussies.
Wow. Yeah,
Vagines.
Hey, TJ.
What's that?
Said if we ever had to have a tag team, at least we got the height.
Yeah.
We could hold them a bet
We're gonna beat their ass in basketball every time.
every time.
The
Who,
only
you
thing-
two against me and Mike?
Yeah.
You two
Basketball?
are so fucking winded with all that smoking you're doing.
Nah.
Oh,
I will fucking school you both
Dude,
in
I'll
basketball
tell you what.
with a
I can
cigarette in
stand
my
on
mouth.
I can
With a
stand on
cigarette
Wow.
in my
shoulders.
mouth.
I'll stand on Mike's shoulders. He'll be able to run, and I'll be freaking dunking everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like Little Rascals. We got that
Yeah.
overcoat.
Yeah.
It'll look
Right.
like 2-on-1,
That's
but then
exactly how
Mark
it'll
pops
work.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it'll work.
Look, I'll figure it like this.
Thank you, sir.
I'll be
If it
Pistol
turns
Pete
into a
Maravich
wrestling
out there.
match, we'll
I'll be-
just push Tim off to the
I
side,
will
and then
be
it's only
doing the
TJ left.
fucking Kobe on you guys every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm a sharpshooter. I can't.
Shit, what are you, Bret Hart?
No, I can't. I
Oh.
can't be. I can't be running up and down the court a whole bunch, but I can shoot the fucking ball like a motherfucker. That I can do. So
I'm gonna grab
anytime
a
you
hold
want
of-
your ass whooped, Mark Tanner, you shortstop record motherfucker, just let me know. I already whooped you. On the
Damn.
glass, cuz you slow ass old man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know I'm
Damn.
faster than you.
There'll be
It's
a
all
whole
right.
lot of tripping going on.
No holidays. No boats in the middle of the glass.
Yep.
I beat you
Yep.
down that window. You know I did.
Look, I know. Again, here we go. It helps you sleep at night.
It's fine. That's fine. I want to sleep
Do
no
it.
matter what because of all
Yep.
the cigarettes I smoke. I got, what is
Yep.
that called? What is that? Mesothelioma? Is that
Yeah,
what it-
right. Smoking.
And he
Smoking
said
that
I had
pelvic mesh or something.
mesothelioma or some shit like that. That shit was hilarious.
I just got to be
Hilarious.
careful. I don't separate my pelvic mesh, and then we'll be good to go.
What the
I feel like TJ and I are gonna have the most talent between the two of you because I don't feel like you guys are real athletic. You know what I mean?
We're not in gay sports like basketball. I
Me?
would be willing to bet if we had a wrestling match,
Raznik,
you
you
like
gotta do,
dish rag.
you gotta do better on your you gotta do better
Dish
on
rag your
internet, Raznik.
ass.
Yeah, of course you beat my
I'm
ass.
sorry.
You seen your
Got 100 bars.
Maybe you got more than one window open, bud. You got something running in the
let's
background, possibly.
Let's see. Hold on. I was using Jobber. Sorry.
Yeah, that'll
was
probably
doing work.
lag you out. That'll probably give you a lag
Okay.
spike occasionally.
All right. They're all closed.
So we're here with Mike Raznik, aka Micro Mike.
Oh.
You're little. Just get over it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you're gonna be able to stand. You can be able to stand for the next 2 hours, Mike.
Yeah, you're gonna get
I just
tired.
got a standing desk if we're trying to stand.
Yeah,
That's
listen.
funny.
I don't
This
have like
guy-
a cool backdrop.
This guy's got to stand on his tippy toes to get to a top of a door. That's all I gotta say. That shit's hilarious.
First of all, that's a tall door. It's a tall
Dude,
Chick-fil-A door.
It doesn't matter.
They were
I
all-
seen that on
it's not
Instagram. I
regulation.
almost pissed my pants. I was like, "There's no."
That's why I
way.
tagged you. I tiptoed it because you.
It's so
And-
good. It's so good. So good. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. I gotta tell you. So,
See,
hello,
there you go.
Hallman Window Washing. Neff Clean Greg, Ryan Brutally, Jason Lehman. Jason Lehman messaged me this afternoon and wanted to make sure if we still did the podcast on Wednesdays. And I told him I thought it was Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yo, Frodo Baggins is in the house. Seth Byers, what's up, Seth? We miss you, Seth.
What's up, Big Daddy?
I said,
Woo.
You see how short this podcast got without you, Seth. All I don't mean
Short or
time-wise.
slow? What are you saying?
Both.
Slow or
Both.
short? That's messed up.
Well, with Seth and Jacob on, it's super slow. Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, poor guys.
We miss you, Seffy. I miss Jacob too. We don't hear Jacob just stopped messaging. He doesn't talk to us anymore. He doesn't like us anymore. I don't understand what's going on. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe he's being a good dad, which is like, why are you being a piece of shit? I mean, you have friends. You know what I mean? Like Seth.
He doesn't
like,
read
all of a
his
sudden,
Instagram.
Seth's going to be a good dude and be a good dad all of a sudden. Like, what a scumbag. You know what I mean? The podcast is the most important thing. I thought you knew, dude. Explain it to your wives.
They're building babysitters, guys.
So yeah, man, how's everybody's winter going so far, man? Mike, are you guys about to get some weather, right, Mike?
Dude, it is pouring rain.
It's
like
snowing
all
here.
day.
It's snowing here.
Oh,
So
okay. Well,
there's
it'll
a
probably
cold
snow
front.
tomorrow.
Yeah, there's
here.
a cold front headed your way. So,
Sick. I can't wait. It was downpouring all day, so.
Yeah, it was. We had a week straight of like negative temperatures, super windy, and then it was 50, 48, 46. Now and then I woke up this morning, it was 32. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 29, and then 2 consecutive days in the 20s, and then Monday it's going to be 50 degrees again. So that's great. It's going to be awesome.
Well, it's sick.
Fucked up is like spring should be in like 2 weeks, dude, because we're in like falls deep of January.
Yeah,
dude, it was 62 and pouring here all day.
It's crazy, man.
I was so mad. I'm like, I could be in a t-shirt,
right,
cleaning windows if it wasn't downpouring sideways.
Exactly.
Like even my undercover stores that I usually do in the rain were sideways rain.
Dude. I'm down to just route work. I kind of shut it down. I mean, I have my regulars, like residentials that are like, hey, man, like call me throughout the winter and I'm cool. I'll do my regulars. But I'm kind of like in the commercial, just storefront kind of deal right now, just the busy work kind of stuff, my monthly routine, my weekly routine. But I just finished that big ass gutter cleaning job. You guys wouldn't know because Mark wasn't here last week, but I was talking about it last week. I got it finished. Luckily, I did that shit in the rain Monday. I was like, I'm getting it done before that shit freezes in the gutters. I was just, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 of these. They're 3-unit condos together on the back half of this property that I do. I've shot YouTube videos there before, but there's 17 buildings, and they're like 3 like individual like 2 to 3 ranch style condos in each, and it's all backed up against this super dense woods, and the whole back of this bitch is just like a foot deep in fucking leaves.
Yeah,
it's
like raking it out now.
Yeah. So I don't even screw around. I just get up on the roof and blow it off. You know what I mean? It made it a little more difficult because it's like a 8/12 pitch. It was raining, so it was a little slickery. And all that
slickery.
Yeah, all that. That's my word. So it made it a little treacherous. You know what I mean? But I'm not moving the ladder every 2 minutes. I'm not doing it. I'm just getting up there. If I die, I die.
Wow.
No.
Do you use like any cougar paws or anything while you're on the roof?
I've got a pair of boots. I got a pair of Keens that I use that I bought. They're really good for that application. You know what I mean? They're just good for walking on roofs. I thought about buying cougar paws, but and then I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Dude, they're amazing.
I know, but it's just another thing for me to just like lose one of. You know what I mean? Be walking around with one cougar paw. I'll be walking around with one cougar paw.
Let's go get some golf shoes.
Yeah.
Freaking crush everything.
What's up?
Yeah, so Mark, you got one gutter cleaning this year done for Mark, right?
I did only one this year. I think I showed you a picture of it.
Yeah.
It was at the estate of the country club where the manager lives. And dude, they were all messed. It was leaking out of the downspouts and everything. And we couldn't. they went underground. You know what I'm saying? Like the gutters went into a drain system under the house or something. Because we took the ball valve off the pressure cleaning hose because we were pressure cleaning at the same time. And I'm like, dude, just ram it down there. It wouldn't go.
Right.
And then finally it didn't blow out, but it started draining enough to where I go, look, and they were copper gutters and they were welded together. They weren't riveted or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, anything shy of taking a tube cutter and cutting this thing and then welding it back, I go, we're talking about a whole major thing. They're like, no, just blow it out the best you can.
Right. I've got a house that I do on the island that has wooden gutters on it.
Really?
Ooh, I've cleaned a couple of those.
Wooden gutters.
I've never seen wooden gutters.
Next time I do it, I'll take pictures. It's pretty cool looking. It's neat. It's neat. What were you saying, Tim? You were saying something about what? About restaurants? What?
Restaurant shoes? Shoes for crews?
Yeah, yes. Shoes for crews. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, these Keens that I got, they got a carbon fiber toe on them. They do well. It's just, like I said, with wet leaves and the shit on there. I mean, maybe cougar paws are cool with that. I don't know. Maybe a cougar paws will stop that from that. All right, then, I'll just wear my boots.
Yeah.
Hey, guys,
Yeah,
I got few CCs left in a house, then down to root by month's end, getting frosty here. Yeah, that's where I'm at, too, man. That's where I'm at, too. I mean, that's where most people in the north are, unless you're Mark, you know what I mean? And this is probably Mark's busier season.
It's the end of the
Well, you're probably going to get a big rush right now.
The end of the year for me is nuts. I mean, I just picked up a 6-story Hyatt.
This is just starting down there in residential.
Who?
Like down in Florida, their season's just starting because you guys have those snowbirds come in. So now they get hit with residential this time.
Yeah, I don't deal with all that. But yeah, you're right.
You got to eat it up right now.
Mark doesn't like money.
It's not about the money.
Mark's got a lot of money.
I don't
need that money.
Like the couple of stay homes that I do, the people are there like 3 months out of the year in total.
Right.
So it's like I get a note from the house manager. They're coming in on the 25th. What can we do? I go, we'll be there on the 23rd. That way, if there's bad weather, we don't get done.
Right.
We'll be back on the 24th. Right. That's always the way it's been. But the snowbirds, like the part-timers, we call them here, most of them don't. They have little condos. I mean, there are obviously some wealthy ones, but I don't work for them. I don't want to do condos and shit.
Mark, like I said, Mark's got enough money.
Yeah.
Condos. I want all the condos, baby.
I do too. Fucking up here. Up here, you get one condo, you're getting 10 up here. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That word travels like wildfire up here. I found a guy that'll take my screens out and clean my windows, and then everybody in the whole neighborhood calls you.
So the best part is you do insides. That's the thing this year.
Yeah.
Insides.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as you say yes, the job's sold.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're at. Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's that easy? I have to do insides too?
Right.
Oh, damn.
Patty says Florida this time of year is for residential like our summer. Yeah, is what Jason said. So, Patty.
Patty. Skid Mark will be fully updated to all push fittings soon. Yeah, I'm looking for push fittings for mine too. I'm gonna be changing all my piping on mine this year.
Yeah, send me a message. I'll send you all the links for everything.
I popped mine and fucking broke one.
Everything is. I got boxes of push fittings. Everything is going to push fittings. As much stainless as I can get, but some of them are plastic. There's certain ones you can't get in all stainless. And I kind of thinking though, plastic is better anyway. Even though stainless is a better material, plastic doesn't corrode, erode, or anything like that. No matter what you use, you're gonna have issues with metal. So
who did you see next door at 2 Clips? Are you talking about me? Saw me next door to where?
Yeah, that new GTD Mustang is friggin' next level.
Yeah, that thing is pretty cool, dude.
325,000 or something. But that bitch ran that lap, the first American production car to ever run it in less than 8 minutes.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, or 7 minutes.
Crazy,
8,
dude.
Whatever. That shit is nuts. I got a customer that I did scratch removal for, and he's got a couple nice Mustangs, a Lambo, and he's trying to get one. He goes, dude, it's like a lottery to get one of those. You know, they're not handing them out.
Unless you have Tanner money.
No, this guy's got plenty more money than me, trust me. You know.
So I seen in that Nation group that Tucker's selling a Boab now, a Tucker Boab.
I don't know. I won't buy it.
Is that what it is?
Is it plastic or canvas?
No, it's one of those that talkie thing.
Oh yeah, they might be distributing it. Yeah.
One of those.
I guess it's supposed to be new and improved or something. I know the one that I seen, the one that I checked out, seemed more of like a decoration than like an actual usable tool. Hopefully they changed it, modded it out. I'm you know, I'm a silencer guy. That's all the way it's always going to be.
Yeah, I'm perfectly. I'm
fine with it.
Fix it.
I just seen a post there that Gabriel dude, Gabe's window cleaning.
Yeah,
the only into the flow guy I actually can fucking stomach.
He's a good guy.
He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
The rest of them can blow me. I don't fucking care.
Right to the point.
We seen them at the huge convention. Did any of them say anything to fucking us? Any of them? No. Okay then.
No.
So
I didn't even
like
see
a
any
fucking
of them.
saxophone. Trust me, they were creeping.
Listen, if Christmas is here, I want to know if there's drama, because there seems like there's some drama blowing up in that little window clean or solar panel cleaning world. So Fergie, get on here and tell me on the chat. I just want to see if there's definitely something brewing in the solar panel cleaning world.
I don't know, dude. I gotta say, if you can do solar panel cleaning, I only say in my area. I mean, we're getting a lot more solar panels, but if you can have a sustaining business model only doing solar, you're doing something right. Because first of all, I had two companies.
Do any of those dudes just do that though?
I think Chris only does solar panels.
Solar panels.
It's Virgin.
He told me he cleaned windows, so
he might.
don't know.
He might. I mean,
maybe he's just saying that to get on my good side.
Well, see, he's probably the opposite of others. Like his upsell might be windows, whereas I would upsell solar. You understand?
I'm not.
But like,
I'm good,
dude. I cleaned mine. You probably saw the picture, and I put it up there. And I showed, and I couldn't believe the difference.
Yeah, I've got two customers that have back halves done.
Like the whole back of my house is solar panels.
Yeah, and back half their
house. It's about a 40% increase.
I do them for them, but that's it. I don't have a special pole. I'm probably gonna die one day. I don't.
Bullshit.
You got to have a special pole, bro.
No,
that.
The chance of getting shocked from that. First of all, pure water doesn't conduct electricity. Second of all, okay, you're one panel at a time. The output isn't going to kill you. I've never shut mine off, and I've cleaned them 10 times. Okay.
Both my customers turn them off when I clean them.
Well,
I'd have to insist on.
I don't ask them to do it. I just like, okay.
But
I'll wash your high tension wires out in front of your house if you want it done.
Right. I'll scrub the bare ones, the ones that are not insulated. Hell yeah. Those are the best ones.
I'm kidding.
Keep that copper.
I can't believe you said that.
Aluminum wire. Keep that aluminum wire shining, you know.
But disclaimer. Not a safety podcast.
Yeah.
Not safe this week.
I was standing in the backyard and I'm like,
fucking careful with that shit though.
I was looking at my solar and I'm like, these things are covered in dust. Because we didn't have no rain. And I'm like, all right, I got some time. I'm going to go up there and clean them. And I had my wife screenshot the app before and then after. And they went up like 40% in production. And then someone made a good point. He said, that's because you cooled the panels down. And it's true. Anything electrical that's generating heat is losing efficiency, whether it's an engine, electric motor,
a battery in a car.
Right. So what we did was I had my wife screenshot the app 24 hours later, and it was like 4 degrees hotter that day. Okay. And they were still up there. So they hadn't dropped.
I think that's why the battery in my skid has lasted as long as it does, because it gets frozen for 3 or 4 months every year. I'm being serious. I pulled that thing off
the same battery?
I pulled that thing off the tender, the battery tender in like February, end of February. I pulled it off the battery tender, And then, like, I usually throw the skid in the back of the truck around late March or early April, and it's fucking full bars, brother.
Ready
Every
to
fucking
go.
time. Yeah.
Well, you know what I do is I
You can
because I
get
live
back
in
to
the,
your fucking goofy story about
no, I'm
fucking
done with
solar
that. I'm
panels.
done with that. But
Sorry, I didn't mean
since
to
I
ruin
live
it.
in a warmer climate, I take my RO membranes and I put them in a deep freezer so I could be included in freezing my shit. You know what I'm saying? My shit comes out like a fucking big old popsicle, and it still
Ray's
works.
window
Frozen
cleaning in
Mr.
Dells,
Hanky.
Oregon here. Just got home frozen today. 5 stores, 1 home. Use the meth in the soap today. I usually use meth in my pipe, but if you want to use it in your soap, go ahead.
Always,
Like,
always meth in the pipe.
Well, thanks for coming and checking us out there, buddy boy.
Yeah, I like that.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Good guy. Why not
I'm
windshield wiper
gonna
fluid?
be honest with you. I did the methanol thing for a couple of years, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Just again, I've been cleaning windows for over 20 years, and everyone's like, "Oh, I don't use window washer fluid because it's fucking." Listen, that's cool. I don't use straight. I've hit 1 or maybe 2 times in all the years I've been cleaning windows. Have I ever had to use straight washer fluid to clean windows?
I've had a couple times, but I'm using washer fluid. I'm
If
not
it's
using
that
methanol.
if it's that cold, I'm staying home. I'm staying home because I saved my money.
The methanol's hard to mix properly.
Not only
it's
is it
to
hard
get,
to
the
mix
proper
properly,
ratio.
not only
Like
is
if
it
you do
hard
too
to
much, you're effed. Not
Right.
enough, you're effed.
I'll give you that. That is definitely a valid point. If the mixing of it is a little. Ugh. Not only that, but also using it when you the way I can get it around here, you get it kind of in a bulk method, and it goes to shit quickly.
Yeah, we had a 55-gallon tub because I worked for a big company, so we had guys doing
and
route
you guys
all
have
winter.
plenty of guys
so a
to
big
go
tub.
through it. Yeah,
nothing worse than mixing your bucket at the shop, fucking your ratio up, and being out, and it being way too much, and the window just goes, it evaporates, or not enough, and everything freezes.
Right.
Yeah. And you're like, God, today sucks.
I typically run around in the wintertime when I'm cleaning windows. I typically run around with 2 gallons of solution in my bucket. That usually gets me through the day. And I'm usually like a gallon and a half of just straight water, and then, just enough window washing fluid to top it off to 2. And what I do really to keep it from freezing, and people are going to be like, what? I'm just going to be honest with you. I put a dash of ammonia, and I just back up on the soap, aerating the bubbles, aerating that solution is what makes it freeze. Getting all those bubbles, that's what makes it freeze, man.
High slide or like a wetting agent keeps the windshield wiper fluid like
wetting agent.
Soapy. That's weird. Mine's this. I showed Tim that trick, and he didn't hate it. Anyway,
I just try not to. Yeah, I just try not to. Like I said, I'm not. I mean, methanol's cool. I mean, I've got no problem with guys that use that. I just for me, I usually could go. What I do is I'll buy like 3 cases of window washing fluid. And that typically, I can usually get through the winter like that because it's.
You can't add water to that, right? You got to run it straight. Yeah.
No. I just got done saying what the fuck I said.
No, you're talking about methanol.
No. I said window washing fluid. I said I usually use a gallon and a half or so of water, and then the rest is window washing fluid. Mark.
Okay.
Up to 2 gallons. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, typically I'll get like a gallon and a half, 2 gallons, and then a whole gallon of windshield wiper fluid, and then I save that bucket until
Mark
it's
doesn't
like
even realize
roast water.
Mark doesn't even realize that's what you used when you were here, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't
you
know.
went out. When me and you went out
why
cleaning
you
windows.
slower.
Fucking cold.
No, Mark stood in my kitchen and dumped a half a gallon of fucking
what
ammonia.
What was it?
A half a gallon of ammonia in my fucking bucket. We were both like, our eyes were watered.
Is that how much you use?
No, he just fucked up. He's like, it's fine.
It'll work.
It'll work.
How do you
That's
fuck
exactly
this up?
what he said. That's exactly what he said. It'll work. Just add water to it.
I prefer when my customers say, you know what, don't worry about the inside today. Just finish the outside and go. I don't want to smell
I'm going to tell you right now, the catch out, the Rain-X washer fluid is no better than the fucking cheap blue shit. Don't fall for the
blue
pink,
shit,
orange
purple
bullshit.
shit.
Just buy the blue. It's all the same shit. They're lying to you.
Yeah. Different colors.
Who's the guy in Canada? Open. Who's the guy in Canada that has the store in Canada? What is the name of that?
Windows. What?
A beautiful view.
Windows Canada.
Some shit
Canada's
like that.
Windows.
He's got a YouTube channel. He just did a YouTube video about window washing fluid and shit, like wintertime window cleaning. And he'll tell you in there too. That's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Yeah. That like it cleans up to negative 40 degrees. It's the same as the blue shit. There's no difference. If you look at
don't clean that cold. Don't clean.
If you look at the ratios on the back, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's a sales gimmick because not many people read that label on the back.
I've been on a job to where we've had to have a salamander underneath the ladder the whole way outside, like a kerosene fucking salamander blowing the ladder as we go. Like that's the coldest we've ever been. That and a Blockbuster back in the day.
I want to say, was it 6-7 years ago? Maybe 8, maybe even going on 8 years now. You remember we had that super duper bad fucking cold spell here, where the ground froze like 4 foot fucking deep, which it never does. Like I had heaved concrete, my slabs all busted. I have cracks in all my brand new concrete because of that year. That was the year my grandma died, so it's been 8 years. That year, I went out. I had to do a construction clean on a McDonald's, and she was like, "Either you do it, or I'll find someone else." And I'm like, this is like fucking my second year by myself in business.
Yeah,
so like,
you don't say no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no, dude. That was fucking brutal.
Right,
brutal.
I still to this day, when I'm out cleaning, like this part of my hand up, it turns purple.
Well, it was so cold that when I was cleaning the windows on the inside, when the water hit the sill on the inside of the sill on the inside of that aluminum, it froze instantly. I had to scrape it off with a plastic buddy knife. That's how cold it was.
Dude,
it was ridiculous. I still got them windows done. And I lost the job, and I found out this past July why I lost those McDonald's accounts.
You lost the route work?
I lost them. I lost the monthly cleanings or the weekly cleanings on those McDonald's. You want to know why?
Why?
Because the woman that hired me was having an affair with the dude that owned them all, and his wife fucking found out and fucking divorced him, and they sold. He had to liquidate all his assets, so he had to sell everything. That's why. That's why, right there. I ran into one of the other GMs that I dealt with like on a more hands-on basis than I did with the woman that hired me, the big boss. You know what I mean? One of her underbosses. I ran into her. I was like, man, what did I do? Are you guys always? I mean, dude, I was pressure washing the drive-throughs, the dumpster pads. I was cleaning the windows inside and out. The dumpster pads and the drive-throughs was once a month. All 8 restaurants were inside and out every week, and then I was like replacing ceiling tiles and having fucking shit stainless steel welded for them because my cousin welded steel. I was just like anything that they needed done. She would call me, "Can you get this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I could do that for you." We was painting shit for them, not like crazy, not like I'm painting McDonald's, but like if they had a door replaced, like, "Hey, can you do this so it looks cool?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." What's up, Patty? Patty's watching. Just whatever I could for him, and then I could never figure that out. I was like, man, I thought I had a good rapport with them. And she's like, yeah, it wasn't nothing you did. She goes, that's why I told you when I called you. She goes, I appreciate everything you did for us. You were absolutely awesome. She goes, it didn't have anything to do with you. It literally didn't. Because, they always tell you that. Yeah. And then you see the cheap ass guy doing it. And she's like, no, the reason why there was a cheap ass guy doing it is because someone else bought the place.
Yeah.
They liquid. He had to sell everything. So, yeah. That's funny.
What a shame.
Keep your dick in the pants.
Right.
Yep. Keep your dick in your pants, dummy.
In your pants.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I the wintertime is, it's not too bad, cleaning windows. People always ask me, they're like, man, what do you do in the wintertime? I'm like, I clean windows. I mean, it does, admittedly, it does take a while. And I think Mike can attest to this, and I'm sure Tim can too. You either one of two things. You either have to kill yourself for 9 months and save for 3, or take the time to build yourself enough work to, make things make sense in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? You have to do one of the two.
Yeah.
I've just gotten to the point where I've got, after over all of these years, I've just got enough weekly and monthly work to fucking.
I just saw that.
Yeah. I have over 500 gallons of potable water down in the Baja. I miss Seth.
Is there a good chat? Going on YouTube that I'm missing?
Seth's doing the Jesse Ventura in the chat. He's talking about 500 gallons of potable water right now.
I see that. I can't believe he has that much in the Baja.
Yeah, it's crazy in the Baja. But it's, it takes a while to get to that. I've also gotten to the point where, to be quite honest with you, if it wasn't for the weekly customers, like, I'll be honest, my restaurants, if it wasn't for my restaurants, I wouldn't be working right now.
Yeah.
If I lost just one of those restaurants, like the one that I've been doing the longest, if I lost that one, if they decided, hey, we're going another direction, or hey, we're not doing this anymore, or hey, we're selling, I would probably find somebody that I like somewhere in a warmer climate and go and work part-time for them in the wintertime. That's probably what I'd do.
Yeah.
So your stores.
Go ahead, Mike.
So your stores, if you really lost, say 5,
what?
You'd be kind of
those restaurants?
Schitt's Creek here. Yeah, if you lost.
No.
What number would you lose that would put you, or
it's not a scenario where if I lost those restaurants or lost these jobs, I wouldn't have any money. I got money in the bank. What I'm saying is, the only reason why I work in the winter now is because to keep up on those accounts. That's it. Because they want them done year round. You know what I mean? And if that one account, that I'm extremely attached to, that I do a lot of TikTok videos at, that's just because I've been working there the longest. A lot of the managers and the employees actually follow me on TikTok, so I feel comfortable shooting TikToks there. If people want to know why I'm at the same places, because number one, I don't want my competition knowing all the fucking work I got. That's the first thing, because motherfuckers watch.
Do you do a lot of those locations? That restaurant?
Do you
do a bunch?
Yeah, I do 8 of them, and I'm not gonna lose them. You know what I mean? But
I love accounts like that.
Yeah, and
sure, go ahead and try take it.
Yeah, good luck with that. I've watched their kids be from babies now work there. You know what I mean? Part time after school. You know what I mean? So good luck with that. What I was trying to say is that if it wasn't for those restaurants and that relationship that I got with them, I wouldn't even work in the wintertime. I would go somewhere and fucking, work part-time or, whatever, or just sit at home.
Window cleaning tour.
Yeah, but sitting at home sucks. You know what I mean? So
yeah, how many days can you do that?
Yeah, I'm telling you now,
2 weeks, it sucks.
It sucks, dude. I enjoyed
2 weeks and you're like,
I'll be honest with you, this last week, that it was super cold, it was super windy and cold as shit. I enjoyed not having to get up at that crack of fucking dawn and going out, but now I woke up Saturday, I was late for school. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I forgot to do my homework. You know what I mean?
I think
it sucks.
I'm 42.
It's cool. It's cool for a couple of days,
if it's our industry, but I think, especially being self-employed, we're creatures of habit. So you give me 3 days off and a weekend. I have no idea. By the 4th day,
what am
I'm ready to grab my bucket and go clean something.
Well, and that's that's the thing. There's a lot of like window washing wells. And dudes on like I could show you how to make fucking $1 fucking cleaning windows with my free simple steps.
Yeah.
There's one simple step to fucking being successful in window cleaning. And that is getting up out of fucking bed and going and doing it.
And go and hustle. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
5 a.m. in the winter is way different than 5 a.m. in the summer.
Period. That's end of discussion.
That's how you know.
You ain't got to write a book. You ain't got to sell me on a fucking class. You got to get the fuck out of bed. That's it. You got to hustle. Yeah. You got to hustle. You got to hustle.
Yeah.
Period.
That's all you can do.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm gonna have to come out to Ohio. I'm gonna have to come to Ohio and clean windows.
Well, I gotta tell you, I was visiting my wife's family when they still lived in New Hampshire, and we were going somewhere, and there was like a Dunkin' Donuts and 2 guys. They looked like Eskimos, all bundled up. I'm like, pull in. There's window cleaners. So I get out of the truck and I'm like, hey, and they're like, do I know you? And I'm like, well, I do this in Florida. And he's like, yeah, that's not window cleaning. I go, dude, there is no amount of money that would get me to come out at 5 o'clock in the morning and do this. No fucking way.
Yeah, he fucking complained the whole time he was here when we were out cleaning windows. The whole time. He's like, I don't know how you do this. This is fucking stupid. I stay home. Dude. He goes, don't you save your money? I'm like,
the coldest you got? 65 degrees is cold.
No, you get in the 40s, but it never. See, if you wake up in the 40s in Florida, by noontime it's 70.
Right.
Every time.
Right.
Yeah. That's fall.
We had like
September.
We had 3-4 days in a row that were in the 50s and in the 70s by noontime, and now it's up into the mid 70s. So it's really nice. It's in the mid 70s. It's still obviously a short stay.
Right.
But it's 43 degrees right here.
Let's see.
In the garage.
Dude, it's
where I'm
still,
at.
Yeah. 57 here.
Yeah,
60 fucking degrees and pouring rain.
It is.
No, I'm talking about sitting in this garage. It's 43. It's negatives outside.
Oh yeah, it's I was gonna say it's
that cold over there.
It's 30 degrees here.
Yeah.
It's 30 degrees here, and I'm a quarter mile from the lake, so it's a little warmer here for me than it is Tim because I'm so close to the lake. The lake's not frozen yet.
Yeah, it's done out there.
Yeah,
Shit.
It's cold,
dude.
Yeah.
So dude, Mark,
I only get this garage up so much.
I'll be in Orlando tomorrow night, and it's going to be in the 70s. Is that normal for Central Florida?
Yeah. It's usually. It's hard to say, but about every 100 miles, and Orlando's 150 from me, is usually about 8 to 10 degrees cooler. Okay, but you should pitch in the 70s. So yeah, it'll be nice weather. You going to the park?
So like hoodies and t-shirts. Yeah, me and my daughter decided to get that.
Well, just keep this in mind. Keep this in mind that you're going to see the sun is a lot different in Florida than it is where you are, because once it comes up, it's going to get up into the 70s and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The sun is different now. It's hotter down there.
The cold has never bothered me really, to be honest with you. I mean, Mark's seen me. Mark had my jacket on that I probably have worn 3 times in my life. I got a Carhartt jacket I've worn like 3 fucking times since Jennifer bought it for me. I was out there in a hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably had a hoodie and just a t-shirt under it and some jeans.
Yeah.
That's how I'm like all winter. I just put on boots. That's it. I'm like, as long as my feet and I
felt like I was working in a straight jacket.
Yeah. I can't do it. Like if it gets like super brutal cold and it's windy, I'll throw a vest on. Like a nice
early morning.
Yeah, like
early
an insulated, an insulated vest. That way my arms still move freely. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I didn't believe that a vest would keep you warm.
It works, man.
And then when I worked at Stop and Shop in high school, the cooler guys wore a vest and like a shirt. And I was like, yeah, you're not warm, dude. And then I did it. Yes. And I was like, oh shit, these old guys are right. It actually works.
I got that from my grandfather.
You can move. And you can move.
I got a robe. I got long johns on. I mean, I'm like, I layer up. If I'm at home,
Tim also has to stop to pee Tim also has to stop to pee every 5 miles on a road trip, just so everybody knows.
I gotta pee.
You have to pee right now, Tim?
No, I don't actually. No, listen. When I was in basic training, I went in the summertime, and they make you drink 2 canteens an hour and let you piss every 2 hours. Yeah. And now it was the most painful thing you ever went. Now every time I gotta pee, I just gotta go. You know what I mean?
But
hey man,
why
like if I passed a gas station, he would look at me.
Dude,
he was upset.
Yeah, dude.
Bro,
why'd you do that, man?
Because I was keeping my mouth shut for like 20 miles because I had to piss so bad. And then the Buc-ee's came up. And he just pulled on. I'm like, yes.
Well, I've never been to a Buc-ee's. So, I mean, I had to stop.
No?
Yeah, that was my first Buc-ee's experience. I got me a cool-ass straw hat for next year. Huh?
Yeah.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's either.
Dude, it is an experience. So cool. I've never pulled up to a gas station. It had 200 gas pumps, Tim?
Yeah.
Something like 150, 200 gas pumps.
It was total. It was crazy.
It was insane. And it had like a restaurant in it, like a store. It had
they
like
got decent barbecue. Yeah,
it was wild, man.
Dude.
It was wild.
Decent barbecue at a gas station.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a gas
like
station.
Truck stop gas station.
It's like the size of a Walmart with 200 gas pumps is what it is.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy,
bro.
Dude.
You go spend $200.
I was talking to Grubbs about it, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, Buc-ee's is sick." It's like he just goes there regularly, and I was like, "Why?" It's like,
Austin Grubbs looks like someone that frequents Buc-ee's.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Austin's the best.
Austin
100%.
looks like 90% of his clothes came from Buc-ee's. You know what I mean? He looks like he's like a Buc-ee's commercial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them glasses and shit.
The closest one to me is like in Daytona. It's like 150 miles. So obviously for passing it, we stopped it. Yeah, there's one in Daytona.
They pay the manager. Yeah. They pay the manager that manages the restrooms. He's a GM of the restrooms, in charge of a whole staff of these motherfuckers.
What?
$100,000 a year, dude.
Yeah, dude. They pay well.
If you get a chance,
the bathroom manager.
Listen, bro. If you get a chance to go to Buc-ee's, you got to stop. You have to go to Buc-ee's, man. You have to go to Buc-ee's,
dude. This conversation's really solidifying. Like I should probably go out of my way this winter.
Yes, you just
do that.
Find yourself
that should be
a Buc-ee's,
my goal.
Get your wife, get your old lady, get your kid in the car. And go find a Buc-ee's, dude. Just drive, find a Buc-ee's.
Dude, they have like a wall.
I want to take one. It'd be so much cheaper to take one.
They have like a wall of beef jerky in that place.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's wild.
Every you ever want.
Me and Tim were in there for a half hour. We were in there for 30 minutes. I was at a fucking gas station for 30 minutes.
Are they like?
And you could park in front of a gas pump and nobody complains because there's 99 others.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, dude. So they're all pretty much the same setup. There's just a shit ton of everything there.
Yes, essentially.
Every Buc-ee's, they're all huge.
Yeah,
I
think that's kind of
like there's one.
Ain't that kind of like their thing, isn't it? Like they're just the biggest, baddest fucking gas station ever. Yeah. That's kind of like their selling point.
They're bigger. Hey, they're bigger than that Kroger we went into.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Really,
dude? I've never been in a Kroger's that was 2 stories before.
I hadn't either.
Dude, that second story didn't even count. That second story,
bro. I've never been in a Kroger's that you had to get to an elevator to go upstairs. Who do we have to find upstairs? Oh, numbnuts needed contact solution.
And ibuprofen.
That totally wasn't me. So don't act like me. Everybody went to the bathroom. Somebody took a dump there. Who took a dump?
Jacob
was it?
There.
Yeah, it was Jacob. I was like, I feel like somebody took a dump there.
Yeah, Jacob.
Seth takes a shit anywhere. It could have been him too.
Seth will shit on your hood of your car. He doesn't care.
Hey, are you flying or are you driving to Orlando?
Flying tomorrow.
What about the drones, dude?
Driving.
Well, I mean, it's road trip shit sometimes.
What about the drones, dude?
I am. Drones? What drones?
Shut up. You don't know nothing about the drones? Nobody here knows what I'm talking about?
I do.
No, dude. There was supposed to be an alien invasion like 4 days ago.
Nothing
happened.
Bro, there. I've been in the DMs. Listen, I've been in the DMs with Chris Lambernides for a fucking week and a half.
Here we go.
A week and a half about the drones in Jersey right now. They've been every night, hundreds of sightings every night. They're not when I say drones, I'm doing that air quotes. They're like fucking like unidentified flying objects, dude.
They're size of an
So I'm gonna have
SUV.
to
They're size of an
What?
SUV. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Where have you been?
Look,
You
I'm
know-
gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this. If these drones
not in the right place
are not from us, I don't know if they do. They won't have propellers and stupid technology on them.
Well,
are they rotor drones?
No,
I mean,
no, they have no. Every video that I've seen, Chris invited me to a group on Facebook, and the pictures these people are posting are fucking wild, dude. They're on fucking the news. They're like the Pentagon. Some dude came out like the fucking senator, some shit. Like he said, Iran sent a mothership.
Yeah.
Off the coast of the fucking United States. Yeah, that's what I said.
They chose New Jersey.
And they chose New Jersey.
Armpit of America. Yeah.
All right. Well, and then the Pentagon came out and said, no, this shit ain't us. It isn't a foreign adversary. We don't know what it is. The Pentagon said that.
So just like in Congress, and they were like, yeah,
bro,
these aliens
I'm telling
came out
you
of the
right
water.
now,
we don't know what this is. It's like an official government thing.
Did you see what Google did with that chip?
No. Oh yeah.
They took a chip.
What?
And that would take us, and they gave it a solution that would take a supercomputer. So like more time, like it's 10 times 25 zeros or something like that years to come a supercomputer, and it did it in 5 minutes.
Did it in 5 minutes, and not only that, it disobeyed an order as well.
Chat
Skynet, dude. Skynet.
We're dead. We're fucking dead. Terminator's here.
We live in we're in a
this supercomputer said that we live in a multiverse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, nobody listened to Alex Jones ever talk about anything ever.
All the time, dude.
Remember that 2019 Joe Rogan?
Yes,
dude. 5 hours of Alex Jones sounding like he's batshit crazy, and then the next 5 years of him everything coming
right.
true.
Yeah, everything's
like
right.
almost everything.
Yeah.
And you go,
it's crazy.
Right, great.
It's wild.
So you were wrong about one thing.
Yeah.
Great. God damn.
You know what they're doing at the Vatican on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, they're opening the Lucifer door.
Right.
Eating blood from penises.
Fucking chugging fucking juvenile wieners.
And what are they doing with CERN?
Chugging Jew peens.
Listen, dude. All I gotta tell you. No.
I don't
No. Wait. They're posting videos. No. Listen, they're posting videos on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. I can't believe you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Of the exact
they or
people. Not fucking the government. People, like everywhere.
Oh, people.
All over the place. Anyways, of the exact description of the Book of Enoch, the fucking circle within a circle, fucking spinny fucking do that. It looks just like
we
that.
Can't get into that. No.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. The videos that I've seen they're ominous. It is ominous looking. It doesn't look like some stupid fucking, like, you see the fucking lights flashing thing, you're like, oh, it's a ball of light, fucking, you know what I mean? This one, you see it, it gave me a feeling like, what the fuck, you know, like, it kind of creeped me out. It's wild.
So we're in the end of days. So anybody who has a business, is back ordered on taxes, you're cool.
I'm good, dude.
We're done for.
Yeah, I'm not paying the rest of that off.
So
I'm not paying the rest of that off. Fuck it.
You're good. Dude, the world's ending.
Yeah.
At least New Year's.
Yeah. Well, Trump came out and said he's abolishing the income tax. So that's all you need to know. That's all you need.
We could only wish. I heard the word abolish. Let's abolish everything. Where's Rand Paul when we need him? He's in that department, right?
Hey, as much as you love the Jews, I figure you do realize
that. I can't go here. I don't want to talk about it.
You realize.
Don't get Mike in trouble.
And we have the
Do not get Mike in trouble.
Stop. I'm so good. I want to talk about. Hey guys, guess what? I got this box from Zero. Dude, they're so sick. Do you want to talk about Zero? I told TJ I love window cleaning, and that's it. Everybody loves window cleaning. I also have magazines next to me. Look at that, Frank! Woo! Some more sponsors. Do you want to just feed it in? Check it out.
Hey, listen,
WCR.
Listen, I'm telling you this right now.
I'm here for the window cleaning.
I'll tell you this right now, without question.
I don't know what's in that box.
I have no qualms in saying that the videos and shit that all the shit that I've seen posted. There's a few that are like questionable, but some of the shit that I've seen posted is fucking spooky as fuck looking and fucking huge.
Well, now I don't want to see it because.
Well, dude, the average person doesn't own a drone the size of a
fucking SUV.
Let alone 40 of them at once.
They're fucking
Well, good thing we're not average.
Anunnaki and Nephilim.
I don't understand the whole Catholic Church coming out saying we're opening the Lucifer door. What the fuck does that even mean?
Dude,
well, haven't you heard that the Pope, you've never heard of the Black Pope?
I thought he was white.
He's like, no. It's like a phrase, like shadow government, Black Pope. Okay. He's like the hidden guy.
Okay.
So he's like the hidden guy pulling the strings, right? That's the Black Pope.
The Messiah.
What did I say about talking over each other? One at a time.
The Jewish people recognize a Messiah. That means that's the Antichrist for us.
Okay.
That is huge. If they're going to recognize the Messiah after the 4 heifers and all the red heifers and all that went through, dude, it's going to be mayhem. We're fucked.
Okay. Now the Black Pope.
So the Black Pope, he's like this shadowy figure. He's kind of like spooky and mysterious that nobody really knows who he is. But he's supposedly like the evil force of the Vatican who controls all of the things behind the scenes. And
Does he got gold teeth?
Fucking Mark. I heard he can't breathe either sometimes, but here we are.
Jesus. See, man. Can't have nothing.
No, I'm
nice,
really
man.
good.
Can't have nice
no, I'm really good. Do you want me to unbox my Zero?
No.
You want me to unbox my Zero box?
It might be top secret. You might not be able to show people what's in there.
So
I'll peek first.
They showed this thing of ChatGPT.
This dude said red shoes.
What?
Go ahead.
I don't have the chat open.
Well, they got ChatGPT-3. It's like this big, and it's computing and all that. And then 4 is like this big. Well, ChatGPT-3 tried to not let them dismantle it. It tried to stay alive, and so they had to end up getting it off the internet and dismantling that way. So this big version of this thing's going, man, it is Skynet. We're fucked.
Listen, man, if Elon,
I know.
Red heifer life, fucking satires. Listen, man. If Elon Musk is vehemently against, like, he's like, yo, we gotta watch this AI shit, man. It's gonna get out of hand. You know what I mean? If Elon says it, I believe it. I believe it. If Elon says
watch the AI, but let me put a chip in your brain. Thanks, Elon.
Listen, dude, don't be. That's why he's saying watch the AI, you twat lock.
Yeah, because he wants to be the guy who does all the fucking of the up.
No, he does not. You sound as bad as this. I seen this woman in this fucking, like, the drones are killing us all group on Facebook. Chris invited me to. It's like this New Jersey based fucking dealio.
Well,
this woman is in there. Her theory on the drones is they are Trump/Tesla drones that they deployed to fucking detect illegal aliens. That's what this fucking chick said.
Okay, well, let me ask this. How big is this
poor
woman,
lady?
First of all? She's probably pretty big, right?
No, she's
What's
not.
her
She wasn't a
BMI?
big lady. She was a young, small lady.
Well, in New Jersey, they're all kind of weird. I don't care
Dude,
what size you are.
I was
But you
just.
wanna hear
I
my
just
theory?
asked. What? What's your theory?
You want to hear my theory? Do not interrupt. This is going to blow your mind because you all know how I feel towards things. I've been thinking this, probably the last few years. Trump's the Antichrist.
The Antichrist is coming from the Middle East, bro.
No.
In the Bible.
The Antichrist was supposed to come, gather a whole army of people behind him. Taking control of most powerful things ever. Dude, look at all the Trump merchandise. Think about it.
You think we're the most powerful thing ever, or we're a slave nation? Because I think we're a slave nation.
We're only a slave to a certain group of banking elitists who come from the same
fucking
spot in the Middle East.
Dude,
I'm not saying
Jesus.
it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it. But you all know what I'm. You know all who they are. And
hey, T. Never mind all this. What is that group? Because I want to go put some pictures up in that. Give me the name of that group.
I'll invite you to it after the show.
On Facebook.
I'll invite you to it after the show.
I got some drone footage I need to get out of my phone.
I'm opening my package. I'm not showing anybody.
Nobody wants to see your package.
Listen, dude. I know we get off topic here. You know, that's this podcast. That's what this podcast has been from the very beginning. I know some people come on here looking for window cleaning tips, tools, and tricks and shit. We don't do that here. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. If you want to buy something, go to windowcleaner.com and buy it. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. That's our sponsor, along with Zero, Maker Products, and Black Diamond Squeegee. Right? What?
You're an affiliate, right?
Yeah. I got an affiliate link. It's in the description. Click it. Go buy something. If you watch this podcast and you want to buy stuff and you don't feel like talking to some dude on the phone, you just want to go and make your own little fucking cart full of stuff. You go to this podcast, you click the link in the description, you go buy stuff, and then I get a couple of shekels. You know what I'm saying?
Give him his shekels. Zero sticker.
But yeah, man, I heard a few days after Joe Rogan had Trump on his podcast, there was this rumor going around on the tick of the talks that this program that this dude invented for stock futures, to predict stock futures and this other stuff, said that 29 days after President Trump was on Joe Rogan's show, 30, whatever the fuck it was, there was going to be doing the thing, and there was going to be a war. This computer program predicted there would be a war in the skies between the military and fucking UFOs, and almost to the fucking day, all these fucking drone sightings popped up. So,
I mean, do we get a show?
Dude, the crazy thing about it is this program, Mark's smiling, but this program predicted this, like legitimately predicted this, because it predicts stock futures. You know, that's what it was designed for. It predicted this before Donald Trump was even said he was going to be a president, before there was even such thing as a fucking podcast.
Well, he said like a Trump whatever or something.
Yeah.
He said like president. It was like very vague. But
it was vague, but it lined up. It lined up. The way it lined up was like super crazy.
Just like you guys ever read the Last President?
Yeah.
In the Adventures of Baron Trump, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
That's wild, dude.
And you
wild.
Go, "Oh damn!" Have you ever seen the gargoyle that looks like Trump on a castle in England? They're like,
"That's super wild." The shit,
and everyone's like, "Donald Trump's a time traveler."
You heard his voice? He sounds just like Trump.
Yeah,
he sounds just like his dad.
Yeah, it's wild,
dude.
It's wild
because he is him, but from the future or something, because time travel.
Well, I mean, fuck.
Thanks for that, Nostradamus.
You know what? What Google just did. Think about what Google just did with this little chip they have, right? They could literally put you, like, every decision you've ever made in your life has a different consequence to it. Mm-hmm. And like now all of a sudden in our lifetime,
this is the way I look at all of this. I know, it's a lot of people think that this shit is a funny fucking haha joke. I've been following along with this stuff for quite a long time. And like you said with Alex Jones, like the shit that dude talked about, people thought that shit was they thought that shit was hilarious.
Crazy.
This guy's a fucking lunatic, and every fucking thing this dude said, minus one thing, every bit of it has come true. Every fucking bit of it. The vaccinations, the pandemic, all of that shit. That motherfucker predicted every bit of that shit.
They're cloning cows' meat. And we're eating them. They're human animal hybrids in China. The chimeras are coming. Bohemian Grove is a real thing.
It's crazy. Well, that video right there is what kicked it off for me. That sent me down the rabbit hole, dude.
I was like fucking 12, and I was like, everything is fucking wild now. Yeah. I don't even know what to do. You ever heard Tim Dillon talk about like falling asleep to Alex Jones's voice? And he's like, I used to just put him on the radio and fall asleep to Alex Jones.
That's what I did
Alex,
too, man.
was on the show, and you're like,
I was in high school. God. I was in high school listening to that shit. That
none of it should be real. What he's saying, no, and he's like, they were putting hearing
listening devices,
teeth, because listening devices in the teeth. My grandfather was a dentist in the military, and they had underground bases. And you're like, you're crazy. And then it's like, I have the documents, and he fucking holds up 100 pieces of paper with proof.
The shit that got me was the weaponization of the DOJ, the vaccinations, the virus, all of that shit. That dude called it. He fucking called it, brother. Called it.
Yeah.
Years ago. It's crazy. Like spot on.
Yeah,
nuts.
Which explains why he questions everything in the world, because the dude has seen.
Well, there's no denying that there's some shit going on in New Jersey right now. And I think it's New Jersey.
I can't wait to look it up.
Well, the crazy thing about it is that it's only in highly populated areas. Like it's happening over in Great Britain and shit now too. Like they're there all fucking night, and as soon as it gets light out, they're gone.
Bro, they've been hiding
Independence Day.
And the government, the Pentagon, and the government, and local government, the police, they're all acknowledging that it's happening, and they're saying we don't know what it is. Like I don't know that to me is all that needs to be said. They're acknowledging it.
They have bases. How do you not know what it is? It's underwater. Are you kidding me?
I stand firm on the fact that these motherfuckers have been in the water the whole fucking time.
I kind of subscribe to that too. That they've been here the whole time. They just show up when.
One of the bases is the Bermuda Triangle, where everything's fucked up.
Somebody ever investigated Bermuda Triangle?
That's what they say. One actually. That's where they said one of the bases is there, and one of them's over in Pacific, over off an island, off like.
I need to buy Tim a microphone because this is the worst thing that's ever happened in my life. Tim's microphone is fucking muted because he's got his hood on.
It's I got to switch out earphones.
And every time, what's fine. I'm gonna just buy you a microphone. You do this on your phone though, don't you?
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
So let me ask you this, T.
On
a serious note, I'm not making a joke here.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
So you're saying that, because I had also heard that Iran bought this mothership thing from China, and that's where the drones are coming from. That's misinformation, you think?
Listen, this is what happened today. What happened today is, I think he's a governor or a senator in New Jersey, came out and said that these drones are Iranian drones.
Yeah.
And Iran has a mothership off the coast of the United States, and they're flying them in. That's what he said. Yeah. And then several hours later, the Pentagon puts out a press release saying that that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not. They do not belong to the United States. They are not foreign actors, and we are not sure what it is, but we are investigating. That's what the Pentagon says. So even with that all aside, these things are like currently right now, there are no almost noise from what I've seen and the reports that have been taken. These do not sound like fucking drones. It's not a rotor wash. It's like a weird fucking dense hum, and these things are fucking gigantic.
Now, doesn't Chris live in New Jersey?
Yes.
So is he physically seeing these? And
his wife shot a video and he sent it to me. I'm telling you right now, there's some
am I chopped liver here? Send me the fucking video, Chris.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you sit there with that silly fucking, if it ain't a fart, it ain't real fucking smirk on your fucking face. So nobody wants to share this shit with you.
Dude, I sent you pictures that
you fucking poo-poo everything.
Well, I'm a skeptic when it comes to these things.
You poo-poo everything.
Listen, I sit out here. I get up 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I was out here the other morning, and I got up to smoke my cigarette, grab my coffee, went out front, and I'm due east when I look out, so I'll watch the planes come in. Every once in a while, I'll be in the flight path, so I got my radar up, and I'll watch because it's perfect time to plane watch. There was this, and I text Joey. I said, "Dude, have you seen the radar?" Because he does the same shit. I said, "You see the radar this morning?" I said, "There's something going across the sky. It's flying." Like it didn't blink. It was just a solid white ball that just was. I mean, it was going faster than any plane, and it wasn't on the radar.
Right.
It's something I've never seen before, and I do this every morning.
Jason Lehman, I ain't trying to shit on you, man, because I know you're like Mark. You're fucking like, I don't believe in anything except for Jesus.
No, I believe in it. I'm just trying to look at it from all sides.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to you. Listen, I'm gonna say this to you right here. I'm gonna just everybody shut up for just 1 second. I'm gonna say this right here. You mean to tell me that a foreign actor for the last almost 2 fucking weeks has been running surveillance by the hundreds, 150, 200 fucking sightings an evening for almost 2 weeks of Iranian drones, and they ain't did shit about it? That's what you're trying to tell me. They're waiting. They're gonna do a surprise attack. We're talking about fucking Iran. We are the strongest military force on the face of the fucking earth. If somebody was doing some shit like that over our skies, you think they're gonna wait 2 fucking weeks to do something about it?
Well, look, dude.
China balloons.
Yes.
You've never seen Red Dawn?
That was only a couple of days, and it was a fucking obvious balloon. These are fucking objects floating in the sky at night. They can't. Every time they get the police fly a drone or a helicopter towards the motherfuckers, they take off. They can't find them. Come on, guys. Come on, man. I guess millions of fucking people. I guess millions of people are delusional.
No, dude,
It's fine. Let's talk about the Black Pope and Jesus coming back. Fucking goofballs.
Black Pope, you fuckface. Get it fucking right.
Fucking. Let's talk about the angels.
Stress me out.
You fucking.
Should we talk? Yeah, let's talk archangels and.
It only makes sense that this shit's happening right now because we have never been close to all-out nuclear war than we are right fucking now.
Yeah, you're right.
We are so
never in
dead.
the history of man, never in the history of human beings have we been this close to fucking everything up. Never.
Except the first nuclear war that ended society before in Tartaria is fucking real. And it's buried in everybody's memory. Tartaria is real.
That's short.
You don't think Tartaria is real?
No, it's not. It's not.
You don't really? You don't find it a coincidence that there was such beautiful architecture?
What do you mean the World's Fair? The World's Fair. The World's Fair is like the top of the Tartarian focus. No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
You don't know shit about shit. Crack a fucking book, goofball. Crack a fucking history book. Listen, I'm telling
I know a lot of
one that's not written by an absolute retard. 99% of that shit they built for the Chicago's World's Fair was just fucking. It was just facades, my boy.
It's not.
It's not a half. It's not. So the whole world is covered in fucking 20, 30 feet of fucking mud. Shut up,
mud flood.
Yeah, mud flood's what happens when you put your shorts on if you don't take a shit after your boyfriend bangs you in the ass. That's a mud flood.
No. You know how equipped I am to like hold myself together? I'm solid. All right. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, there's no fucking way they are going to do shit in Iran. They're not gonna. They're just not gonna. They're not gonna. Dude, you tell me right now, who is running the country right now? Tell me.
Yeah.
Which country?
Ours. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Who's seen these two fucking goofballs? Who's seen them? They ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
I heard some ha 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 ha. And
she
was like dude tripping on some stairs. And it's a wacky time to be in the White House. It's
crazy time to be alive, but I'm telling you, man.
Come here, Montel.
I've never been more sure that we're on the verge of somebody. It feels like someone that's smarter than us, whether they live here and been here the whole time or extra dimensional beings, which I can't think it could be either one. because the Google computer said that we live in a multi-dimensional universe. There's like multiple.
You got to take DMT. Take DMT to see everything.
If you ain't never tripped balls before, you don't know what we're talking about. Trip balls one time, and tell me that I'm telling you, you get tapped into something. I'm telling you, there's something else out there, dude.
Our government, we're getting ready to open up the door for the throne of Satan, and our government's doing experiments in Switzerland over the throne or the.
Mark, why aren't you fucking making a silly fucking face about what he just said right there? The drones are funny, but not what Tim
said. I'm listening.
He's talking about the fucking throne of Satan.
I'm interested in what he has to say.
Our government's doing experiments over the tomb of Satan. They're opening up. I mean, this is all angels and demons, man. It really is. Anunnaki.
I got another one for you.
The giants are coming back. Whatever the fuck they are, they're coming back.
I actually believe in giants.
Fucking Hagrid is coming back.
Well, yeah,
I actually believe in giants.
Yeah, because they had to be real.
They had to be.
They had to be real.
Look, you don't see. Shit. Remember back in the day, like you remember Waldo?
Yeah, like whatever. Tartaria. No, like Tartaria when there's big doors, and you go, "Why are these doors so fucking big?" They're fucking 18-foot tall doors.
Every fucking door you encounter is a big door, Mike.
Mike goes through the dog door.
Boom, roasted. Boom, roasted.
So, okay, no, I'm gonna
boom, mad I
another curve.
Answered that.
Do you think any of this shit has to do with what's supposedly at Antarctica that we're not allowed to go see?
I don't subscribe so much to that. I think there is something. You know what I think's going on in
Nazi bases. Nazi bases.
There was definitely that going on there. But I think what happened is during World War II, the Nazis had some shit going on down there. And I think the Nazis discovered some shit. That's what I think. Yeah, I think
like the ice wall.
You think they got some of their technological advancements
I'm not talking about
from
no
there?
fucking ice walls. I'm thinking that they found
ice wall.
What do you want to call? I think they found a lost civilization.
A gate.
Yeah,
like I think Inner Earth, like in King Kong.
No,
Inner Earth.
No. I just think they found a lost civilization. I just think that's something that predates the history that we already know. That's what I think they found.
Like the flat Earth map.
No, you dipshit. The flat Earth is the dumbest fucking thing in the history of the universe. You know that shit started on Reddit, right? That started on Reddit.
I'm going to talk to Eddie Bravo. I'm going to talk to Eddie Bravo. And we're going to have to get him on this podcast.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, Eddie, here's the deal.
All right. And the moon is a flashlight. TJ. The moon is a flashlight. Shut up.
Truman Show. The Truman Show.
I'm regretting asking you on here.
I know you are.
What is it?
I know you are.
We're what? Like an hour in, we've lost like literally 75%.
Not only that, we're only down to 5 subscribers.
Yeah, we literally lost 75% of the people that were watching. We had 20 people watching.
We just argued about.
Yeah, because
Listen, Star Trek, Star Wars, all that. It's not going to be any of them. It's going to be fucking Pacific Rim that gets us with the aliens. It's nobody.
Lord of the Rings, Ice Wall, Truman Show, Dome.
It's going to be the dimensional the sea shit. Unreal. It's crazy, dude. World's crazy.
Nobody wants to open their minds. We should hand out DMT before we do the podcast.
So fucking nuts.
Get everybody checking it out before.
Welcome to the Tim and fucking Mike fucking Let's Talk Over Each Other show. It's great, guys. Keep going.
Well, can't get a word in.
And so here we go.
Just keep going, Mike. Every time Tim says something, I want you to start talking, Mike. That's my favorite part of the show. Is when Tim starts fucking talking, you start talking too. That's my favorite part. Tim barely says anything, and every time he starts talking, you start running your fucking dick smoker. Every single time. Every time the man says something, you talk. You have the timing of you have no fucking timing. I bet you haven't had a rhythmic fuck session in your entire life.
I bet that's all I have. That's all I have.
Do not believe a fucking word you just said. You strike me as a 2, maybe 3 pump chump.
Jesus.
You strike me as a premature ejaculator, making up with it with steroids and lifting a lot of weights. That's what you strike me as. And you just come off that way.
There are some things. Listen. Okay, here's the deal.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna leave it at this. This is what I'm gonna leave it as.
What?
Number one, everybody in this chat right now, plus 2 other dudes, no, I don't last 2 pumps. Second, you all know my balls are gigantic.
Yes.
At least three out of the 6 of us know that. And third, we are gonna be friends. It is on my bucket. It is on my bucket.
You're gonna have to keep sending me text messages because I'm deleting that message and not saving you on my phone.
When I find your address, I'm coming to hang out. I'm gonna lurk your storefront route with a fucking bucket. I'm gonna fucking fly out there. I'm gonna order like a WCR order.
Dude, we turned it around, dudes.
And I'm gonna clean your stores.
We got one dislike.
I'm gonna clean your stores.
The chat filled. Yeah, the viewership just went up by like 5, and somebody gave us a thumbs down instantly. I love that shit. I love it. Interaction with this podcast is the best thing. Thanks for tuning in and interacting with the podcast. It's helped it go this many years. Continue to do it. We love it. We love it. And I like to when you do that, whoever you are, when you come in and watch and give us a thumbs down, I like to acknowledge you because that's what you like. You need attention, and I'm giving it to you. You know what I mean? You want attention, I'm giving it. There you
Welcome
go.
to the
There you
show.
go. Sucks to suck. Hello to my biggest secret fan that always gives me a thumbs down.
I wonder who that is.
I don't know, but he really wants to be me real bad.
I want to know why people don't like you.
I'm unlikable, dude.
I don't get it.
I'm fucking unlikable, dude.
I like you. I like you a lot.
Anybody that
like
sees me in this, anyone that sees me in this setting fucking doesn't. Most people don't, like me. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
That's weird. Oh,
I like
that's
it.
super weird.
I just like the fact that even the people that dislike us make sure they stop by and watch. That's my favorite part. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they got to know what.
But I honestly, now. And people might have clicked off because we're talking about conspiracies and shit, but I really feel like on this podcast, we've always gone out of our way to talk about relevant fucking situations that are going on in the world, no matter if it's politics, sports.
I mean, how many times are we going to talk about
fucking window
rubber?
Yeah, how many times you need to tell me, what kind of squeegee rubber do you use in the wintertime? I don't know, the shit that I got in the toolbox, dickhead.
Yeah.
We can get through that.
I mean, I use different rubber in the winter.
I don't.
I wasn't a fan. I only use the maker rubber in the winter now.
I use soft rubber all year round. I never change it.
I use medium rubber when it's hot.
I use the same rubber
for me
all year round. And some of us suck and some of us don't. You know what I mean? It's just a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the dude who uses the same rubber year round, right? Right? Yeah. Dude, you only got like 3 years of window cleaning on me, so suck a fart out of my face.
You're not really good at it, though.
Dude, I am. Just because my height is a fucking detriment to my window cleaning career. I'm all right.
Oh, I know who it is. It's that fucking one weird guy. The guy that you're
Seth.
You took $10 out of my bank account and overdrafted my account. Now I'm negative. I can't buy tamales. You fucking goof. Your fucking life, you fucking loser. I'm a comedian. My name's Hard Dick Washman. Fucking loser.
Jesus.
He's the only one that would go to 3 different. I mean, we just got 3 thumbs down, like in a row. 1, 2, 3, just like that. It's him. That dude's got like 17 fucking Facebook or YouTube accounts just to do that. Because I keep blocking him. I block him on everything, and he won't say nothing because he knows I'll block his ass again. I just block everything he's got because that's the way I like to do shit. Soft winter, medium summer. Like I said, some of us suck. Some of us don't.
Who said that? Who said that?
Someone that's as sucky as you, dude.
Who said that? Don't make me open the YouTube app on my telephone.
Open it. I don't know what the fuck his name is. He's got no name. It's a
I'm
YouTube
gonna open
name.
it.
His name is Two Clips Waterfed.
Yeah, open it up.
What? That's not really his name. Was it fucking Jersey and Steve in one account?
Well, Jersey be a One Clip Nation.
Yeah.
No.
So it's obviously
because Jersey's not a tard.
Mike's got to stand on his fucking tiptoes to get to the top of a fucking door. Man. What are we talking about?
I use a fucking pole.
Yeah, we know. We see it on fucking
Yeah,
on
see?
the YouTubes. All
2 clips water fed. Thank you, dude guy.
Dude, that's cool, man. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling
Mike
you
has
that
to
I
use a
don't
pull
need
for
to.
low glass. Mike!
It's 2 clips.
Shut up.
2 clips
Mike
water fed. Who are
Nichols.
you?
What?
I'm just telling you that I've been cleaning windows for 22 years and I don't switch my rubber. I never have. I use the same rubber in the summer as I do in the winter, and I don't see the difference. I'm sorry.
Okay. I noticed a difference.
Huh?
I thought it was a trick. I don't know.
What's that, Tim?
34 years in February.
34 years in February. What kind of rubber do you use in the winter?
Soft.
What kind do you use in the summer?
Soft.
Oh, man, Tim's not doing it right. Fuck.
Not doing it right.
All right, that's super weird because the only 2 people who just said that live in Ohio, which is gay.
Okay.
Same underwear too. I have the chat open now, so now I can participate.
Your rubber, in the cold, your rubber's going to get hard. Why would you ever? I mean, it's going to get cold and it's going to stiffen up. Why the fuck would you want to go medium? Because then it's going to be hard. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, I use soft in the winter, but all right. So listen.
So it's still medium.
Again, maybe it's in my head.
It is in your head because if you use soft in the winter,
maybe it is,
and it gets fucking rubber gets a little slightly stiffer, harder. Right? I mean, it only makes sense, right? Then you're buying soft for it to be fucking medium.
The only soft rubber I buy is the Maker
gimmick.
rubber.
It's a fucking gimmick,
dude. Kid's sponsor is a gimmick. Thanks, TJ.
It's a gimmick, dude. Sorry, bro.
It gets me to buy a 25-pack of rubber every winter.
What are you talking about,
dude? They get my money in the winter.
Dude?
What?
I'm
saying
my
I buy
sponsor sells fucking soft rubber all year round, my boy.
I didn't think they stopped.
Medium stands up better in the heat, vice versa. If you say so.
I don't know. It works for me. I don't know. I like it.
I mean, I don't see the difference, man.
I do. I'm a bad window cleaner.
Yeah.
And I wish I was a good window cleaner.
I like that.
Mark works in the Florida sun. What kind of rubber do you use, Mark?
I use soft all year round.
Mark uses soft rubber in
No,
fucking hot ass windows. So I don't know. Maybe I'm leaning with Mark here.
Dude, windows here.
I mean, Mark's only been cleaning windows for as long as you've been fucking alive. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's whatever, dude. It's
39 years.
It's a fucking gimmick, my dude. It's a gimmick.
All right. First of all, I'm 38. He's been cleaning windows longer than I'm alive. So
first of all, you're stupid. First of all, you're dumb.
Yeah. Second, learn my age.
Right.
Second, Mark's been doing it longer than I've been alive. So math.
Yeah.
But look, I've tried other rubber. For me, you know how I judge a rubber, and I don't care about temperature and this and that. My water's about the same every year.
Yeah, everybody's
Our
got
windows
their thing.
get hot.
Yeah.
It's how
We're
it
just
closes
busting
out.
balls.
That's the most important thing. How does it close out?
Yeah, we're just busting balls.
Without detailing. You know?
If it's your first day, I'm sorry. But we're just busting balls.
Yeah.
It's just that's what we do here. Sorry. You know, maybe we'll get somebody on the show that's agreeable with the opinion that's opposite of ours. Sorry for having an opinion. Me and Mark apologize, and Tim. We all apologize for having our own opinion.
I'm sorry.
Oops, our bad. Sorry, Mike and 2 clips water fed and the other 2 dudes.
I don't want an
are
apology.
mad at us.
Nope.
Sorry, guys.
I don't want
we didn't
mean
mean anything by it.
Not sincere. You're not
sincere because I'm not being sincere at all. It's a fucking gimmick. It's a gimmick. You guys got to.
You're not sincere.
I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot a video.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you're a liar.
Actually, I've got 8 fucking YouTube videos in the can, just sitting waiting to be released. Twat not. Anyways, I'm gonna shoot a fucking video tomorrow. I'm gonna show you the squeegee rubber I'm using. Then I'm gonna clean a window, and then I'm gonna show you all one take. And then you guys are gonna talk. I want you guys to tell me about how often you change your rubber when you see this. And then we can just go back and forth about soft, medium, hard, and I'll show you this blowed out fucking piece of fucking rubber I just fanned this entire window with.
the 0 degree doesn't count.
Mark knows what I'm talking about. Mark knows what I'm talking about because I've shown Mark. Mark's seen some of the times. Mark's like, "What in the fuck, dude?"
Yeah.
Dude, I'll go grab my 0 degree right now. That thing I probably haven't changed since September.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't even know if I flipped it. I don't clean windows though, so That's probably why I didn't change it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You don't need to put much pressure on a 0 degree rubber channel and handle to make it work right. If you're pushing, you're fucking it up anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So it gets less work because you're not doing straight pulls with your hand bearing down on the pole.
Yeah.
Number one, and number two, it's all about
the same
technique.
thing. It's the same thing with the maker rubber. You have to really watch your pressure with the maker rubber too.
Yeah. I've never tried to make rubber.
You have to watch that.
Dude, that stuff in a brass channel is like 18-inch brass with that Ettore handle. Dude,
it's nice.
Oh my God.
It works really nice. Like I said, you just have to adjust your pressure.
And you can close out.
The rubber thing is just the rubber thing is just it's a touchy subject for me because I get, I'm pretty good friends with Casper. I wouldn't say friends, but I know Casper pretty well is what I should say. And Casper and Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber has been a sponsor of this podcast since probably almost its inception. And I have seen guys run Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber down the road online for a long time. And I just, number one, I don't see the complaints. A lot of these guys that complain about the shit, I'm not sure what they're thinking, but they think because it's cheap, it's cheap. You know what I mean? But I just know from talking to Casper that I know what Casper does. I know that Casper makes rubbers for certain brands that people swear by, and it's comical to me. It's just
the same compound.
It's comical. And I will never get down to brass tacks on that because I swore I'd never say anything, and I won't because I'm not trying to fuck up the man's bag. You know what I mean? But talking to Chris Lambrinides as well, there's a lot of misconceptions in the industry, and people are just fucking brand whores, of course. You know what I mean? Like, this is superior because it's this. And it's really fucking not. It's the same fucking thing. You think you're smart, but you're not.
Yeah, it's in your mind.
It's in your head.
Well, I will tell you this. I will just tell you this. Because I've always been interested in what you have to say.
Uh-huh.
We've all talked about rubber for the last 6 years of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some rubber
mm-hmm.
that was, I'm just going to say it was an off-brand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I don't even remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave it to my employees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I didn't say a fucking word.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see if they came back and said something.
Mm-hmm.
And it took about a week to 10 days. And these guys were doing building work.
Mm-hmm.
So they're specific about what they want. And they said, something's changed. What's changed?
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, is that rubber, is it working for you? Yeah, it's working for you, but it's not wearing as well. But I go, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to stop using that? No, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that was compared to a name brand that they were used to using.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was a blind test because I didn't fucking tell them anything. Here you go. Here's rubber. You need rubber? Here's rubber. They don't look at it.
I'm going to say something super controversial, and this is going to fucking piss a lot of people off. That Black Diamond Platinum is 1,000 times better than Sorbo's rubber. I'm just going to say it, and I don't care what anybody has to think about it. That's just the way
Who's that going to make mad?
There's some people out there that are going to be super butthurt about that. You know what I mean?
All I use in my Sorbo channels now.
That platinum is really nice rubber. It closes out phenomenal.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's good rubber.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, and that's not. Go ahead, Tim.
The money's in the rubber for these guys.
Yeah.
I hate the T-bar shit pisses me off. The different things we have to do as you know what I mean. You got to order 2 different sizes rubbers for different channels and shit, different kinds. Like just go to and that's probably going to be the future. Is like if you're going to come out with a channel, you're coming out with your own rubber that only fits your fucking squeegee because that's where the money's at. They're not selling.
I mean, because it's a perishable item. It's
just like when some fucking idiot decided, and I don't need to name names, but some of us will know when some fucking idiot decided to make brushes that only fit their particular pole. I don't give a fuck how good it is. I'm not buying it.
Yep.
Right. I'm not buying it. I want something universal. I choose my brush. I choose my pole. If you want me to do business with you, don't make your shit where it's I have to buy from you. You can fuck right off. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not going to lock me in.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep. I agree.
So there's not a lot of options. You got Soren and Sorbo and Black Diamond. That's kind of your only option.
Ed-Ray, and you got Unger. There's plenty. There's that red shit.
I'm just talking about the T-bar. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Got the Ed-Ray's versions of Soren, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, it's I mean, that's your options. And Soren's more expensive than Swordball, I think, right?
I just, you know, I mean, I'm not shitting on any particular. Like, I even shot a TikTok the other day. I shot a bunch of video, and I was actually using a Sorbo channel. You know what I mean? You know, I was just like, I just wanted, and for no other reason than I just wanted to switch it up. I was bored. You know, you know what I mean? That was it. I was just bored.
Can't get rid of my Sorbo, man.
Yeah. I told the dude I wouldn't, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to promote his product anymore. I'm not going to do that shit anymore after what he tried to do to me. You know what I mean? But, you know, I've had the same Sorbo channel. I've had the same 18-inch Sorbo channel for the entire time I've cleaned windows. I still have the same one. You know what I mean? So, and I've got all the fancy ones too. You know, I'll always make sure I get the fancy ones because I like them. I have extreme confidence in saying there's only one other wide body channel that I would even post up against the Sorbo channel, and that's the Luke the Window Cleaner channel, which they don't make anymore.
Dude, I love that channel.
And that's essentially and it's like an Unger Ninja channel with the fucking ends cut off is essentially kind of what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. I don't know, it's really good. Dude, I put the maker rubber in that and I was like, damn, this is good.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a there was something wrong. Something happened in shipping with that second order, that second run of platinum. It's back to normal now. If you pay attention to the Black Diamond page, there's a lot of that stuff that got returned and replaced. So,
was it a talc issue?
Huh?
Was it?
Yeah, there's some kind of deal like Casper.
It was fucking up my shit for a minute.
Yeah, just there's something Casper like that shit is super finicky. You know what I mean? So you got to watch what you're doing.
Especially in shipping, you have no control over it. You don't have control of temperatures or anything.
Yeah, I'm almost out of Maker rubber. You'd think a Maker brand ambassador would have like all the Maker rubber that he needs, but it's not. I have to go buy more. Don't worry, I'll go buy more. Yeah, it was just there was I've seen a lot of, because I monitor the comments and shit like that for Casper on Facebook, because it's a lot for him to handle by himself. I just try to help him out where I can. But there were some guys that, though, around that second shipment of platinum that were complaining. It wasn't a lot of people, but there were some. And, you know, Casper's really good about that. You know, he'll give you your fucking money back or send you more rubber if you want. Either one. It was like really good about that. Casper will even refund you rubber or your money on shit you bought off of Amazon. Casper, you know, he's a pretty decent dude when it comes to that shit. Like, people will, like, fucking Perry's fucking tummy sticks ass was selling the shit on Amazon, like that shit that he had, like all that shit when him and Casper were together. He had all those grosses of rubber. He was selling the shit on Amazon to people. You know what I mean? Like, and Casper was replacing it for people. You know, Casper's a stand-up dude in that sense. You know what I mean? When it comes to Black Diamond Squeegee rubber, I don't know about everything else. I mean, I'm not at his house, so I don't. I mean, he could be a murderer for all I know. But as far as I know, everything with the rubber's cool.
I'm just gonna say this.
Theory got wild.
I think window cleaners put way too much stock in soap and additives. Mm-hmm. Way too much stock in rubber. If you got something, you got to change your technique a little to make it work. Just make it fucking work.
Yeah.
And if you're searching for a specific type of product to make you clean better, then you're doing something wrong.
I seen something.
9 times out of 10, you miss the right amount of soap and your glides off, and there's your problem.
I seen something in that window cleaner. Is it Nation? Window Cleaner Nation? Is that group?
Yeah, Window Cleaning Nation. Yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah. It seems like a decent enough group. I don't belong to any of that shit. The Squeegee Life page is in there. I got invited to it. I accepted it for the page, whatever. But I was scrolling through and I seen something. That's when I seen that Tucker Taki fucking Boab bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was going through there and some dude, seems like a decent enough guy. I don't know. I mean, big muscle bound fucking tattooed up dude, was talking about how The silencer is just the biggest piece of shit ever fucking made, and he had to modify it because it drips. Like just fucking like listen. I'm gonna say this, and hopefully this gets clipped out, or he sees it, or they see it, or the people that say this sees this. Dump the fucking water out of it, you fucking idiot. Yeah, so you have to adjust your fucking cleaning just a little. Just dump the fucking water out of it, you fucking moron. And he's like, "Oh, well, I had to cut the strap and I had to redesign it so it hung lower. Because every time I bent over, it put me on the side, bro. Or you could just take the fucking thing and slide it around a little bit, right, so it doesn't dig in your fucking sides, you dumb fuck."
What an idiot.
You dumb
I've had the
fuck.
same one for 4 years.
Listen, I'm not having that argument with these fucking dudes. Like, listen, if you don't have the wherewithal, and this is what happened. I almost started the comment, and then I almost said that. I was like, well, you dumb fuck.
delete.
But then I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Then I thought, like, this is window cleaning, and this is the lowest entry-level fucking job business to start in the world, and it's full of fucking idiots.
Yep.
If you don't have, it's the truth. I'm sorry. It's the look at these fucking groups.
Oh no, I agree.
And the shit that these guys say in these fucking groups, like, oh well, it digs in my side when I bend over. It's fucking designed to slide on your fucking belt. You can move it back an inch or two when you bend over, like I do, because I'm a fat fuck, and it never digs in my side, nor is my pant leg ever wet, because if my bucket gets too full, I dump the fucking water out of it, because I'm not a fucking idiot.
The tip jar is there for a reason.
I don't even use the tip jar feature. I just fucking tip it over, because I never
unsnap it. The only time I unsnap it is when I
take it off my belt and dump it.
It was never designed. Listen, people think that the tip jar is so you can tip the water off. That's something that Perry Tate fucking tried to push on people. The reason why it cracks in half in the center so you can fucking clean it out.
That's what I do. Yep.
Jesus.
That's the only time I open that buckle is when I'm cleaning it. And I try to clean it every Friday after a week's work. I rinse it out. Dude. I leave it folded open. I put it in the bed of my truck, and it's
interesting.
Done.
I'm not trying. I mean, and everybody's got their preferences, and I understand that. And I'm not shitting on people, but when you say something like is universally, like people, anyone that has one, just about, I'd say 99.9% of people that have one of those love the fucking thing.
Yep.
And then this other dude's, and then I seen this other guy. He's like, well, the silencer is just something that Maker stole from Reach It, and then they just made it a little better. Like,
what?
Listen, is it today your first fucking day? Jesus. Right. I'm like, no. I commented on it too, Mark. Yeah. I was like, you're wrong.
I didn't give up any information because it's nobody's business what we know. Yeah. I just set the record straight. No, you're fucking wrong. Yeah. This was a partnership that went horribly wrong.
Right, and
90% of those things I can guarantee are not hanging on someone's hip. Without a doubt. Yeah. I would take your money if you want to bet.
Well, there's the same thing, but it's $140 if you buy it from Reach It. No, it's not the same thing. It fucking leaks, and it's a piece of shit.
It will leak. Every one of them leak. Yeah. Every single fucking one of them.
They sent an entire shipment, 2 pallets of those things to the United States. Every single one leaked. They were in the back of fucking Reach It KCMO spraying fucking, what's that shit in the inside of it? The fucking Flex Seal. They were Flex Sealing the inside of them to sell them. Like, give me a... Richie's like, dude, I can't be involved in that. I'm like, dude, I don't blame you. Because it's weird.
TJ and I had the original. You have the original. You had the second.
I have the second. I don't have the Batman face. You have the Batman face. I have the one after the Batman face.
So, I don't have them anymore. I sent those to Chris. Then the second one, none of them leaked. There was no leaks. And then by the time Harry got involved, man, you realize he was starting to use cheaper materials. He was already talking about cutting corners and shit.
I sent the one that I waited for forever from Perry. The one that had the Squeegee Life Outlaw window cleaner deal that he put on it for me. I sent that to Chris in the box with the belt buckle. I sent him my first prototype one, and then I still have the original one that was actually what what turned into the silencer.
Okay.
The one where it slides up and clips over. It used to be on a belt loop. I complained about it to Richie all the time, and I sent it to him. He cut it in half and flipped it over and put a buckle on it. That's why everybody's got the removable silencers now, because of T-Squeege. You're fucking welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because that was all me.
I've got the one you gave me. That's what I wear on my hip. And
I
Joey
have that
wears...
original. No, I have the one that he sent me.
Right.
You know, before it was a silencer. It's
right.
still the big version, the gunslinger version.
Yeah.
It's sitting right here somewhere.
The dumbest fucking thing. I'll tell you what, the only one that I liked, because I bought 4 gunslingers, and I paid for them. Nobody sent me nothing, and I don't want nothing from that dude. But the red, white, and blue one, I finally got my hands on one. I literally, this is no lie, my toolbox has metal railing around it, so I clipped it onto the metal railing, so it was hanging on the side of the truck, took my skid mark and filled it up halfway with water and walked away. Within 10 minutes, it was fucking dry.
I know.
That bitch was pouring out
you
more
called
water.
me. You called me. Yeah. Mark was so pissed off about that.
Yeah.
I waited all this time. That fucking thing leaks.
You know what? It doesn't matter about the money. It doesn't matter about even the weight to send something out that's such a pile of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have walked through a fucking high-end car dealership dragging water everywhere, look like a fucking... Look at Evil Knievel with his gay fucking thing there. Get out of here.
Well, I mean, nobody would spend $100 for these things. Remember, that's what they said.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
2017, 2018, 2019 is when all that shit happened. And,
it was
we sold fucking $30,000 worth of them at that convention that year. It was stupid.
Yeah. And now they're selling them for almost $300 a piece.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna buy them.
I'm talking about the silencer, numbnuts.
Yeah, has he still got guns? He ain't making them no more. Whatever he's selling is probably what's left over.
Yeah,
there's no way he's selling them fucking things.
No, he's not doing that shit anymore. I don't think. He's just back to peddling.
Well, remember he tried to rip off. He ripped off.
You know what they got now?
He ripped off Rich's design on the mop covers with the Velcro and all that shit. And he made the Cookie Monster one and all this shit.
There's not one design or thing that Perry Tate has ever done that he did not steal from someone. His very first pole was a competitor's pole cut up.
Yeah.
Period. Okay. The gunslinger, that was Richie's design. That fucking orbital brush, that's Larry Crook's design. The Perry Tate ain't had an original idea in his entire life. He used to sell fucking used computers. Yeah. I have the video. It's on YouTube, on this channel. Go look for it. Perry Tate selling used computers. He's a piece of shit.
Super good.
You heard it here first.
He had Larry Tate at that convention fixing whatever was wrong with these. He was brush or something, and they were finalizing it, and it was all Larry.
Right.
Very good shit.
Just like the constructor brush. Fucking Mario got on this podcast and said his wife made the first constructor brush. The bronze brush. The very first bronze brush was Mario's wife's idea. She cut a fucking constructor brush up and glued a fucking melanin pad to it for Mario.
Yeah.
And then Perry ran with that too. The guy is the ultimate grifter. He's a piece of shit. You heard it here first. Fuck Perry Tate for life. Eat a whole stack of dicks, you motherfucker.
He doesn't have a lot of presence. Maybe I don't look anymore.
He's a scumbag. And unfortunately, he's dicked his son because what's his fucking name? What's his son's name?
Harrison.
Harrison is a nice dude.
Yeah, he is.
I like Harrison. When I first met Harrison, I liked him instantly. His dad, Perry, on the other hand, I wouldn't shit on that dude if he was on fire. And I did say shit.
You wouldn't shit anywhere but your own home toilet.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Maybe something better.
That's true. I will shit somewhere. I will shit somewhere else if it's an emergency. If I can't get to my house and shit on time, I'm just going to shit here, because. But if I can avoid sitting in someone else's piss, I'm going to.
Someone else's piss.
What's the truth? How many fucking men's restrooms do you walk in that a dude didn't piss all over fucking everything?
I do it all the time. You ever notice how much a full roll of toilet paper urinal will hold?
Dude, listen, dude. If you do that, if you piss on rolls of toilet paper, you're a fucking scumbag.
I am.
What a scumbag.
Yep.
Dude, that is wild. That is fucking diabolical. Diabolical behavior.
What's that, Tim?
That's what they're selling.
Yeah. What is it called?
Oh.
It's called 3-tool squeegee holster.
Yeah.
It was a sick name.
It's a piece of shit.
It's got buttons on the flip, so don't
it's
even
a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. And the only reason why he's still in business is because there's a lot of dummies out there.
Yep.
There's a lot of idiots out there.
Well, dude, we were even down in Nashville. He's still selling the same poles he had from 2018.
They're junk. They're fucking
new.
trash.
Nothing's new.
He wanted me to do a video. He's like, I want you to do a video of the plus A, the plus B, the plus C on your doo-doo-doo. And I fucking put this thing together and then stood it up on the side. Have you guys seen that reel that Zero posted of me walking around with that destroyer around that corner of that building? It's like fucking stretched out like 45 feet. Yes. Okay, you see, there's no flex in that pole whatsoever. Okay, I did that with that reach it pole. It was fucking, when I pushed it, it bowed. I thought it was gonna fucking break. I actually think I called you, didn't I, Mark? Did I call you that night? It was like in the evening. I called Mark. I was so pissed off.
I'll be 100% honest, and you can disagree with this. The Procision was a well-made pole. I don't have it anymore. I traded it.
I never had one.
Once you add the A and the B, which goes in the middle, is the dumbest thing ever. You got to add to the bottom. That's a fact. Okay. All of a sudden, you're putting all these different diameters on the pole in different locations. That bitch will
junk.
I'll give it credit. It sure likes to bend without breaking.
Yeah.
But you can't clean with that fucking thing.
No.
It's a fucking joke.
No. Yeah.
It's a joke. And them damn arrow lock clamps that'll fucking, they will pinch your fingers. You might as well slam your head.
What about those new Zero clamps, bro? Ooh,
I love mine. For the Destroyer, they sent me a set. That shit is next level. The only thing you got to watch with them is they open up nice and wide, so the pole comes down quick.
You have to watch.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they will.
You just have to. I just use the lever to control it coming down.
Yeah,
it works that
barely open it and then keep it almost closed, and it lets it down nice and easy.
Well, I seen there were some guys that are saying they were breaking their levers, and I think that's because it's spring loaded. So sometimes it kind of jumps out of that seat. You just got to watch what you're doing.
Well, the thing is with it, you don't.
You got to make. That's the only thing that sucks. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about this business is you got to make tools for fucking idiots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we just got done saying, like the guys that are just will refuse to slide their belt back, their BOAB back a couple of inches. They'd rather bitch about it and say, I had to modify it because it's a piece of shit.
No, because you have to slide it back, it makes it the world's biggest piece of shit.
Yeah.
How fucking stupid is that statement?
Yeah.
You know, look, I always believe one must first be smarter than the tool in order to make the tool work the right way. That's it. Pretty simple.
Mark said something yesterday. I laughed about it for an hour, dude. Even after we hung up the phone, every time it popped in my fucking head, I started laughing. Mark said, he goes, well, that's because you're.
Wow,
he goes, that's because you're making tools for guys that can't even open a can of fucking ravioli.
It's true. He
goes, and we're talking about the ones with the pull tops. They can't even let alone a fucking can opener. I'm like, you're so. It's true. It's true.
It is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So hilarious, man.
Wow.
I don't mean nothing. Listen, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just like when I see people say shit like that it's just like, dude. Like, that is such an easy fucking thing to fix. Like, it's splashing. You have too much fucking water in it, dude.
Right.
You have too much water. Logic will tell you that you have too much fucking water in it.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Oh, there's water coming out of the fucking seam in the middle? Oh, gee, I wonder why. Because it's too fucking full.
Right. I have to watch it more now that I'm using the rectangular bucket most of the time because the entire mop gets submerged. Whereas when you have a round bucket, you can twist it. You're still usually missing the middle of it. And then you wring it into the bucket. I literally take my bowl with the mop on it, jam it in the bucket, and wet. So I do watch my silencer more now because the mop is going in much more wet than it used to.
Right.
But I don't have that problem of getting myself all wet and dripping and everything.
If I feel like typically when I have my silencer too full, like I've dipped my washer in my bucket too many times, I'll feel a little drip on my pants. I just fucking pull the thing out and fucking dump it over and just keep fucking moving. I don't get on the internet. I had to saw mine in half and weld a band around it and had to write my name super duper window cleaner guy on the side of it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Jesus.
Yeah. Man,
that's what I want, dude. I want a fucking Grackle, dude. I want one of those. I never got to try one of those out. I mean,
are they smaller?
No, it's a silencer without the without the tip function. Yeah. That's all it is. Because Richie's like, well, he's like, I had to come up with the Grackle because people can't figure out how to not fucking put 2 gallons of water in a fucking silencer. So I had to make one that don't crack in half. Yeah. Like, I do know that there is something else in the works when it comes to that. There's going to be a few versions of that.
Yeah.
There will be a few versions of that, yes. The way to fuck up the younger gen is to write in cursive and make all vehicles standard transmission. That's so true.
That's true.
I see, and I said something about this not too long ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had mentioned that, TikTok, I feel like is terrible, and so is Instagram. The videos that I see, and these guys are super popular. They wear cute shoes and they fucking do a bunch of cool shit on the glass, like chasing their washer down the window outside, like they're catching drips outside, which is like fucking doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But like the over soaping of fucking windows, like dude, when I started cleaning, that was the first thing I fucking was told. Do not put too much soap in the water. And these guys got a pound of soap in the fucking water, and then they're fucking agitating it with a walnut pad to make it look even fluffier, and then fucking got 10 inches of foam at the bottom of the fucking window. Yep. That ain't cool.
No.
And you're teaching all these young kids that this is cool so you can get fucking views on TikTok. So you're not only you're doing the industry a disservice because there's going to be lost fucking things there that people aren't going to know. And then you're also, in another way, you're kind of helping us out because none of these fucking idiots are going to know how to do this shit right.
Yep.
It's bad information. I'm sorry. I just don't. And I just decided that in 2025, all I'm doing is my videos on TikTok for my fucking, my partnerships, the guys that I test tools for, Zero and Maker, I test tools for them. I'm going to promote their products on those platforms because that's what they like to do. I'm going back to YouTube where fucking window cleaning makes sense, where you could actually clean.
Gonna go away?
It's never going to go away. I don't care. I'm going back to YouTube where I can just tell a story and fucking show people how to clean glass like Steve-O and Luke the window cleaner and the Outlaw window cleaner and fucking Squeegee used to do it. Not this fucking over-soaked fucking bullshit. I'm done. I'm done with
8 videos in the queue. My butt.
Yeah. No. Deadass. I'm being serious. I've been shooting video and editing religiously.
He's got more footage. He could probably put out 100 videos with the footage he has.
No, he probably could.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike. I have 2 terabit hard drives full of footage. Full. And I have a 4 fucking terabyte drive right here that's got fucking hours upon hours. It's almost full too.
Window cleaning footage, right?
Yes.
Nothing else weird?
No.
Window cleaning.
No. Maybe some of Jennifer's boobs and shit like that. You know what I mean?
A terabyte of? You never know when this could come in handy.
It's close. But yeah, dude.
You might get the store.
Me and Jennifer, we make our little pilgrimage to the cabin every year. We go down for both of our birthdays to the cabin, spend a few days, and get out in the woods and just disconnect. And I just, I was just sitting there, waiting for her to get out of the bathroom to go eat. And I'm sitting there scrolling on TikTok, and it just came over me. I'm just like, it's the fucking same fucking video over and over and over and over. And then I gotta sit and watch these fucking people fucking talk about how this guy's the greatest window cleaner in the fucking world. I'm like, what are you talking about? It took this dude...
That's not how they do it, right?
It took this dude 78 strokes to go down this fucking window.
Yep.
Oh, the
back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth.
And you're
back
like,
forth, back forth.
You got a 14-inch squeegee on a giant ass glass door,
God.
and you're like, you could just use a little bigger one.
It just drives me fucking nuts, man. And I'm just like, and it's not only, it's the same video every fucking week. Look at me pull my squeegee out and fucking do the thing. Watch me throw my washer in the bucket real slow. Yeah. Fuck, dude, I'm just over it, man. I'm over it.
I don't even watch that shit. I don't even watch it. I think you're the only window cleaner I see on TikTok.
I just want to.
I don't.
And I love you for it.
I'm
gonna go back to telling stories on my YouTube channel. Just taking you guys along with me for a fucking week and watching me clean windows and me cutting up with the boys at the fucking shop on Saturdays. You know what I mean? And just I'm going back to that because that's what makes sense to me. That's what I'm good at. I like telling that. I mean, that's my format. 10, 20 minutes. That's what I like to do. These 60s, I'm never going to do it. I'm not setting up 17 fucking cameras to shoot one fucking 60-second video and then spend fucking 2 hours fucking editing it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Well, it is for me, kind of, because I get to try out cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that arrow pole, the Zero arrow pole. That's fucking cool, man. That thing's
Do you have
slick. One? Yeah.
Is it actually awesome?
Yeah, it actually is. It actually is. I don't know if I'll be doing.
I thought about it.
Is that the one that's not perfectly round or something?
No. It's perfectly round like every other pole. It's got a track. It's like on some kind of track system. I've not pulled it apart. I don't know how it works. Like posit track your rear end, Mark. I don't know exactly how it works. It just works.
It just does. Yeah.
I just don't. It doesn't spin.
Mm-hmm.
So you can stretch the pole all the way out. It's never going to twist.
Okay.
Even with the clamps unlocked, it
doesn't. Are they making
twist.
that like 40 foot or just small?
They're just testing it out. You know how Chris is. He wants to meet up. He's like, here, I'm sending you this. Beat the piss out of it. He goes, and if it works and stays working, he goes, then we're going to integrate it into our poles. If it doesn't, I'm going to get rid of it. Chris is a smart guy in that way. Chris is not going to put something out. We're doing all this from here on out, and then it's fucking garbage. Just the same way with the clamps. He tests a few things. How does this work? How does that work? Let's dial this in. Let's dial that in. And then you get a new clamp. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then that clamp is put on every pole. You know what I mean? Yep. That's the way that's the way you do it.
That's the right way to do it.
You don't sell 700 RO systems that got look like R2D2 and you ain't got one fucking bill.
You don't pre-sell shit that's under development and then it comes out as a complete pile of shit.
Yeah, you scumbag.
Yeah, free sale. Same price. It's a pre-sale. It's not even a discount.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. What a dumb fuck.
Let me sell you $2,000 worth of shit. I'll send it to you in a couple of months.
Right. If I'm still around.
Yeah.
But I gotta move countries, I'm around. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I got no time for that.
I have run the gamut on YouTube with different tool manufacturers and suppliers and all that shit. And I am at where I'm at right now for a reason. I know people like to say that, oh, you guys that do YouTube and all this stuff will only say that stuff because they pay you to say it. I'm not one of these biased guys. Listen, dude, I've been cleaning windows for a very long time. I'm not going to say that, the fucking Hootie Doo 9000 is awesome because they gave me $5 to say so. If it's a piece of shit, I'm going to tell you it's a piece of shit.
Yep.
You've seen me throw tools all the way across the parking lot.
Yep.
And then post it on YouTube. I don't fucking care. Guess what? I didn't pay for none of that shit. They gave it to me. And I'll tell you, it's a piece of shit. You can take your little blue fucking ends on your piece of shit fucking Squeegee channel and turn them sideways and shove them right up your fucking ass. They're garbage.
Yep.
I said
right up your candy ass.
Oh,
okay,
yeah, that too. Your candy ass.
You Rudy Poo candy ass.
And listen, and on the same side of that token, that fucking accelerator handle with that flick pad, I can't use them channels, but with that on a brass channel, I love that fucking thing. It's great. It's like in certain situations, that thing is awesome. But them channels, that fucking, their T-bars, all that plastic shit, it's all poop.
It looks pretty.
It's.
If you like blue and black, if you're Richard Petty, it looks cool.
But you know what I'm saying. Listen, and that's a basic, essentially what everybody's gonna like. Just like with the rubber we were talking about earlier, everyone's gonna have a preference. And you're going to think what I use is stupid and I'm dumb because I use it. And the way that I do it is stupid because I'm stupid. And I'm going to think that what you use is dumb and the way you do it is stupid. You know what I mean? That's just things.
You actually just called me stupid. I didn't even call you stupid.
What do you mean?
With the rubber. You said I was stupid and wrong.
Oh, you
all agreed.
You are stupid.
Then you all agreed. I totally didn't even attack anybody. I was just like, I don't.
You are stupid and wrong,
though. See?
You said something about Black Jesus or the blue collar.
The Black Pope.
That's what it was. That
blue
was
collar.
Wrong.
You said something about the blue collar.
And I said the
blue. Yeah,
the
you
blue
don't even
cardinal,
know what I said.
You fucking goofball.
What kind of hat does the Black Pope wear?
Yeah.
New
era with the tag still on it.
Mark, don't do that hand gesture. I behaved the entire time
bunch of idiots.
We were here tonight.
Listen,
you're good today, Mike.
Well,
I made a promise. I made a promise to my friend.
Listen, dudes. If that, I still don't understand. I still don't understand. Like, first of all, and we'll close with this because we're almost out of time. But we're gonna go a little bit longer since Mark didn't show up. The podcast was shower last week. Whatever. I still don't understand the whole Luciferian opening the door thing. Like, you got to help me out with that. What is this fucking door?
To the throne of Satan.
Yeah, what is they? So at the Vatican they have a room for Satan. At the Vatican they just built that shit in there. Like, oh, we better put a room in here for
Did
Satan.
They lock him in there
case.
or what? If he's the devil, can't he get out past the fucking door?
Listen, the whole thing.
I mean, he's a fallen angel, so.
What is it? What is it about, Tim? You got to help me.
You got the throne of Satan there at the Vatican. The throne itself is for a creature of 20 foot tall, so it's a huge thing. Like, if you see it's the way they've got it buried and they're digging, and I don't know, the whole thing's fucked up. CERN is the other concern because that's where they're trying to wake up the fucking three demons or whatever.
Me and Seth did a whole ass podcast on CERN. You guys have never seen, but you Patreon guys are going to see those episodes. I'm going to start.
Didn't the world end in 2012 when they activated CERN?
This whole thing is
timeline got fucked up.
I'm going to tell you right now. I think the aliens are fucking flying over all these big cities and shit and making themselves known because we have been fucking. They're afraid that we're gonna. Because think about it. Nuclear weapons you're splitting atoms, correct? So, like on that level of like the atomic level, that means if there is a multiverse, which the Google fucking computer said so, that we live in a multiverse, that maybe the splitting of the atom causes some kind of disruption in the fucking multiverse. And they're like, you fucking dumb fucking hairless monkeys keep fucking blowing these fucking bombs up. You gotta stop. You know what I mean? That's what I think it is. I think we're so close to fucking blowing ourselves up because we don't know we're making robots that can kill us. We're fucking making fucking space machines or particle accelerators that can blow up, make black fucking holes, and we're splitting the atom on each other's fucking nuggets. I think they're like, you guys got to stop. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. They're just like, hey man.
Well, it could be actually that they've seen this before and they're trying to warn us.
Like Mike said, with the whole Tartarian flood fucking nuclear glass boom to boom booms.
Right.
You never know, man. You never know.
Dudes,
all I got to say is if you want to buy some stuff, click the link in the description of this podcast. I want to thank our sponsors, American Window Cleaner Magazine, fucking Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber Maker products, Zero products, and of course, windowcleaner.com. Link in the description. Click it. Go buy some stuff from them and fill up your cart, and then they'll give me a couple of shekels. And as always, the Patreon members, thanks to all you guys. Hope this hard left Antichrist. You don't like me.
Peace.
Yeah, later, guys. Fucking peace stuff. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Yeah, see you guys later. Bye. Bye, guys. Later. See ya. Bye.